Hello, David Madaffari here, St. George City Council candidate, District 4. Another quick hit about part of the Home Rule Charter that kind of came up on. I'm kind of doing this on the fly. There was a poll put out by a member of the St. George community page about do we agree with the provision that the Home Rule Charter prohibits any tax increase unless voted and approved by the citizens of St. George. And, naturally, who likes taxes? No one likes taxes. So yes, you're going to have a giant amount of people that are going to vote yes, they agree with that provision. I think what needs to be addressed is just the details of how this comes about and why that is not a sole, single issue reason to vote for the Home Rule Charter as it is written today. The argument has always been made that if we stay under the Lawrason Act, that the council can levy a tax up to 7 mills without a vote. And this is a correct statement. It's in the Article 6 of the Constitution, actually, the state constitution, that a municipality can levy annually an ad valorem tax for general purposes not to exceed 7 mills on the dollar of assessed valuation. So yes, municipalities do have the ability to levy taxes without any voter approval when it comes to something like this. The first thing I got to ask is, what council or council member would propose this and commit political suicide by doing it? I don't agree that it's even in the Constitution. Anybody who would even propose this would be asking to be voted out or to just have their name dragged through the mud. Especially the whole point of St. George was to manage the taxes that we've been paying better, because we have been paying more than enough to run our city as it should be. With this particular, with this poll, especially with some of the other issues with the Home Rule Charter, the solution to this is not to create this giant Home Rule Charter with changing up the form of government. The solution is just taking the Lawrason Act that we know that has been amended since 1898. It's not a 100-year-old document. It has been amended. But let's just take this one part from the Home Rule Charter. Section 213. All proposals to levy property taxes shall be submitted to the electors for approval. And all proposals to levy a new or increase in existing sales or use tax shall be submitted to the electors for approval. That is it. That would have solved that problem. And it goes back to what I said at the candidate forum. I think we should take a form of the Lawrason Act and tweak it a bit just for today, and then move forward with it so we can get other things done, and then start looking at, if we want to change the form of government, if people want to do that. We let the people decide. But this idea of voting for the Home Rule Charter just so the council cannot increase our property taxes to 7 mills on a whim, I think that would not go over very well for anybody, and I wouldn't be using that as a fear tactic or scare tactic. And I certainly would not be voting for the HRC out of fear because of that. What do you think about my proposal on this and just tacking this one part of the Home Rule Charter onto a traditional form of government under a new Home Rule Charter?